Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we got some brand new gameplay footage and information on a new feature coming to Modern Warfare 3 gameplay this year in open combat missions, and this actually gives us a lot more information than just what's happening in the campaign. It's actually teasing even more stuff for multiplayer and ultimately Warzone as well. So as we dive into it all, quick reminder, you want to make sure you are subscribed with those notifications turned on, because every single day I got you guys covered with all things going on in Call of Duty, news, updates, reveals, and obviously in the coming days, weeks, and months, we're full on in MW3 season. We're gonna have so much new information dropping. This is the place to stay up to date with all of it, so definitely hit that sub button. And if you guys enjoy the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it as well, would be seriously appreciated. So first things first, we actually have a new video from Call of Duty. It's about 2 minutes long, showcasing, like I said, some new gameplay of MW3, things that we'll probably see mixed between multiplayer, campaign, and maybe even Warzone as well. Gives us some new looks at Verdansk too. Then we actually have a blog to detail as well. So let's watch the video. We actually saw this a bit yesterday in a small teaser from Sledgehammer, but this is actually what appears to be a whole new area. Very Verdansk vibes here, but it's definitely not Verdansk. This could be a new ground war map. It's honestly what I would see this right away. It's obviously for single player open combat missions as well. Then who knows? This could be the new Warzone map even. That's details we just don't have yet, but they do oftentimes share assets between the modes. But cool looking area for sure. And then we get the dam back again from Verdansk, obviously, and we're actually underwater here. So interesting changed dynamics there. So intel drops, open combat missions, pre-order now. We get to see the dam yet again, which is very cool. And then a really interesting like high-rise type building here, swinging crate here that you can actually navigate across, or maybe you can take the safer route if you want as well.
You get to play them.
Hello, David. You have to say hello to everyone. That's the rule.
Like stealth gameplay, can play it stealthily.
This looks like it's the farm area. That was definitely the ATC from actually, no, it's not Verdansk. I was gonna say it looks like the ATC tower from Verdansk, but there's like a little crane back here, so this is a new area as well.
Vehicles, or if you like to go guns and blazing, all of those options are supported. And
there's basic stuff. A new thing with the dam here, the water is actually flowing. Obviously this was not a thing during Verdansk back in Warzone 1, so a new look at this, and it would be really cool to see that in Warzone.
Additional mode,
like you wouldn't be able to sit on that side part at all. You'd like just slide down, right? Granted, it was hard to stay up there before. Another new area here, little coastline. We saw this in the campaign trailer.
They are given a loadout, but as they go through and play, they'll be encountering new weapons.
So you start with one gun and then you can find new various ones throughout. We saw this as part of the trailer yesterday with the MTZ suppressed. Little stealth action here.
Play the mission now with suppressed weapons and sneak around, or strap on armor plates and run.
This was really cool too. You can throw the gas canisters and then shoot them midair. The farm area again.
Open combat missions have
it's like an oil rig.
Amount of replayability aspect to them, and when I say that, it's less about go through the entire game and start over and play it a second time.
The dam again.
Within each mission, trying to experience it in different ways.
So that is something that I immediately thought when I, saw open combat was going to be a thing, is like every mission is going to feel different depending on how you want to do it. So if you want to go stealthy through the dam here, you could do so. But if you want to go guns ablaze and jump down and just start firing at everybody, you could do so too. And you might miss things playing one way or the other. Also, this is a really cool overview of Verdansk yet again, where you actually see the water coming out of the dam and creating this little river here that obviously was just a riverbed before. So definitely a cool look there for sure.
Overlooking the entire level. Hopefully by that point in the game,
you see people posted up on the little bridge there.
Can figure out how to start picking it apart.
They're probably not going to get a notification for this precision airstrike or whatever this is, because that's just how it goes.
To challenge yourself on some of these, like what's the fastest I can do this, or
so you can speed run it.
A knife to a gunfight and really kind of push the bounds.
Little inspect animation, honestly, really cool.
These are the type of campaign missions that we've always wanted to
cruise missile. Obviously, that's going to be a streak in multiplayer as well.
Can't wait to get them into the hands of the players.
So really, it's just running down of what open combat is. We already got the general like gist of it and how exactly it was going to work, but you do get some cool looks at, again, like I said, Verdansk and some of the other possible maps for multiplayer, and maybe even Warzone with this intro one as well. But also, we do have a full blog to detail too that shows off a bit more as well. Now, as we dive into the blog here, quick little reminder that all week long, Gamer Advantage has actually boosted my discount code Immortal up to 20% off. Usually it only gets to 10%, but for this week only, they are doing a 20% off discount on everything on the site. So if you want to pick up a new pair of frames, they got prescription and regular lenses for all frame options, a bunch of different colorways and styles to fit your personality and what you like. Super comfortable under headsets, by the way, but also any accessories. If you want to pick up my custom Immortal bundle, 20% off everything on the site, limited time only. Link for that will be down in the description below. So in the actual blog here, a new campaign, new innovation, open combat missions. Obviously, we're going to be able to experience this early as well because the early campaign, if you end up pre-ordering the game. Open combat missions in detail, basically just running through the video that we just broke down and watched there, but fixed objectives with open combat. So you have a start point, you have objectives, you have the end point. How you get from start to point A to point B to point C to end is totally up to you. And like I said, you could go through all stealthy, break it down there and do it almost like Assassin's Creed style. You could go through and guns a-blazing and just tear it up, right? We get another look at the dam here. So return to Gora Dam. The Intel drop video showcases several campaign open combat missions, including one based in Verdansk's Gora Dam. Unlike the Gora Dam that players remember from 2019, the waters run deep in 2023. From atop the dam, Simon Ghost Riley, who players control as a part of this mission, must defuse several bomb sites in the vicinity of the dam, one of which is on a moving truck. So it would honestly be cool. Like, imagine you could fail the mission and then you get like a special cutscene that just shows them blowing it up, and then the dam obviously breaks. Obviously it wouldn't be like canon to stuff, but it would be like an interesting way to see it in a different light. But you go through, your objective is to defuse the bombs. How Ghost completes this mission is in your hands. You're armed with a fully kitted rifle, but also have a silenced sidearm, a pair of binoculars, a lethal and a tactical, as well as additional equipment that may contain even more options for completing the mission. This is just Ghost's infill ordnance. You have a wide variety of weaponry, armaments, and other options to gather as the mission progresses. So you can go through and find various different things in the world. It's almost like you're looting and scavenging mid-mission, which is cool. So it's not really just campaign gameplay here. It's almost mixes of DMZ and like Spec Ops thrown into the campaign as well, while also having the full ability to explore this area. It's going to be more fleshed out, and obviously it's different from what we played back on Verdansk. And I've got a really important Verdansk video coming probably tomorrow, maybe later today, but most likely tomorrow, regarding this aspect of gameplay and what it means for Warzone and maybe even multiplayer going forward. So that's one you're not going to want to miss. But as far as this goes, it is cool that you can actually explore this area in this open world-esque environment and navigate the mission on your own. They say many examples of what you can do in open combat missions. You can run it through with stealth, you can run it through with guns a-blazing, you can use your own loadout. Not only do you typically have a primary and secondary, but another part of your loadout new to this campaign is additional equipment. Here, just like in Warzone, you can stow away items like field upgrades, self-revives, which is brand new to the campaign, and equipment for later use. So you can put those in like your backpack if such a thing is going to exist. Enemy ordnance, you can pick up their weapons and whatnot. Scavenge for more, as we just talked about. We get another look at this sort of farm plane crash here that we saw back in the initial reveal trailer as well. You can go through this on foot, via parachutes, parkour, or more. You can go underwater and navigate the world. Like I said, use the vehicles. There's going to be kill streaks and then other interactable items as well. There's plenty more than personal armaments and vehicles to use for some serious firepower. Remember, during an open combat mission, you can change your approach at any moment. Just keep in mind what many multiplayer veterans tell you. Play to finish objectives. You have to be the objective player. Essentially, open combat missions are based on ideals of player choice and challenge. You'll be intentionally challenged by enemies in a variety of different ways, in part because if you get no resistance as you're going through, there is no reason to try different strategies. Though the resistance your adversaries bring is as impressive as it is varied, there's still a great deal of room to improvise your way to victory. Next mission, Call of Duty Next on October 5th. Obviously, we know this now. October 5th is going to be the Call of Duty Next reveal for multiplayer, Warzone, and then Warzone Mobile. So all the major details for that are going to be happening then. But there will be various other reveals, teasers, and announcements in the coming days and weeks. And if you want to guarantee you're always up to date with all of those, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post noties. I obviously got you guys covered with all the latest information you need to know right as it happens. But that's going to wrap things up for this one. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.